So welcome to the little town of Mere in Wiltshire, close to the Dorset border in the south sort of west part of Wiltshire here. Some really nice old buildings in Mere which we're going to take a look at and explore the place together. Hope you enjoy the walk with me. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber already, of course, and if you click the notification bell you'll know every time we go live or a new video is uploaded. Nice little private road over there. What I'll do is I'll cross the road and show you a better view of these buildings as well. Now we're not too far from the centre of Mere, where the marketplace is. There isn't a market there now. The town was bypassed in 1976, which is just as well with these narrow roads. The hill at the top there was the site of a castle in the 13th century. It didn't last very long, it was destroyed in the 14th century. First little car park we get, Castle Street car park. And the Model Railway Society, I believe, have a meeting in there with the railway modellers. We'll get round the church later. And we're coming to the first pub here on the left, the Butt of Sherry. Next then we have the Ship Inn, which I believe is now converted to flats. Now I'll show you what the blue plaque says. Now the plaque reads, Hugh Wolfe Frank, 1913 to 1988, known as the Voice of Doom, chief interpreter at the Nuremberg International War Crimes Trials of Nazi leaders, and pioneer of simultaneous interpretation. He lived here from 1984 to 1987. And then we have the George Inn on our right. And the building with the nice Victorian lamppost outside. Until recently that was Lloyd's Bank, that closed down not too long ago, and now been converted to a couple of houses by the looks of it. And here we come into the marketplace with the nice clock tower. Very pretty part here of Mere, as you can see. The clock tower here in Mere stands on the original site of the market house, which also once served as a school. It was demolished in 1863 and opened as a clock tower 1868 by the Prince of Wales, King Edward VII. So we'll just walk along Church Lane, which by the name you can tell is where it's going to. We have fish and chips available. They'll be closed now. Now, coming up on our right we have the library and museum. There is a lovely little museum. It's quite small, as you would expect in the end of the library. It's not a very big library, but if you do come to Mere, it's worth popping into the library and taking a look at the museum and seeing some of the interesting exhibits that they've got, a little bit about the history of Mere as well. And this part lane takes us back up to Castle Street. So this is the parish church, St. Michael the Archangel. It actually is 13th century onwards, and it contains remnants from an earlier building as well. The tower is 38 metres high and it has 8 bells, and restoration work took place in 1856, so it still looks well today. This row of shops was once a department store, John Walton & Co. There is still a newsagent's that bears that company name. So now back from the marketplace. We'll walk up to this junction. Take a walk down this road for a moment. Does eventually come to a newer development, but we will concentrate on the older part of Mere here. So we have the United Reformed Church, and then we have a former religious building which is now an electronics or electrical retailer. And then just brings us to Petteridge Lane, where we'll go back now to the marketplace. Take a look in the estate agent at the moment, see if there's anything for you to choose from if you'd like to come and live here in Mere. Just take a look at what property is for sale here. £600,000, £450,000. A guide price there of £900,000 for the lot. The lecture hall on our right as well. Nice old building, obviously probably well used in days gone by for literally what it says, lectures, meetings. Then the big house you see coming up now is Jew's House. That actually is a mid to late 17th century property, so one of the older properties here in Mere. It's a beautiful house, isn't it? On this site once stood the workhouse in Mere, which didn't actually close down until the year 1930. The chalks are here, that are the Kia dealers. Just coming up on our right, there's plenty of parking. So we've just come now to the old brewery, which is now Yap's Wine Merchant, still in the drinks trade as it were. Although we're in a town, it does give you that feeling of being in the countryside, really, doesn't it? As we walk down this lane. So we're just getting to the end of the lane now. And if we turn right, that will lead us back to the marketplace and past the churches that we saw earlier, and the one that's turned into the electrical retailers. Petridge Lane. And here's the river. And that is Mill Lane, so at some point obviously there was a mill. So let's make our way back now. If you're spotting anything interesting, I'll show you along the way. Now this is a very unusual Catholic church, as you will see as we take a look from the side as well. Built out of an old Nissan hut left over from World War II. So take a look at my article on Mere at rolandmillward.com for more information. And now we've gone back full circle. And with a narrow road, a little bit of manoeuvring is required. Thank you very much indeed for joining me on this walk around Mere. Please do subscribe to the channel before you go. Click the notification bell, and I look forward to bringing you many more walks and tours of many things I'm going to visit on Roland's Travels. Thank you.